everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited. We have another card today for this calls for confetti, another holiday card, which I'm so excited about. So let's get started using the Deck the Halls stencil and die bundle. So I'm just lining up my cardstock, 110 pounds, with this fun ornament stencil. We're going to use some Victorian velvet Oxide ink, Distress Oxide ink with the blending brush. And I thought it'd be fun to do a pink colored ornament. And then for the green, we are going to use Peel to Paint Distress Oxide ink, and then we will use some fired brick Distress Oxide ink. So lots of Oxide inks here, or well, 3. And so it's fun just using the stencils here. I love how I love to stencil, and I just love adding green. So holiday cards make me super excited, and I was like, which green should I use? Because it's just so fun. And with these stencils, you have options of using different stencils. So there's 4 stencils in each bundle, so I love that you get dies and you get stencil. And we're also going to well, there is a foiling pack as well, but we aren't going to use that for the ornaments. We're only going to use it for the toppers. So I will go ahead and line this one up. I love all the little, they're like dots, but it's fun decoration for these holiday cards. And it just happens to match my nails. I love green, and so just getting some green all around these pink ornaments, or pinkish ornaments. And I was a little off there, so I'm just moving it over to the left and just trying to see if I can get it a little bit better here. And so I did ink blend the toppers, but I'm also going to use I think I'm going to use, let me see my card. Oh, I'm actually going to just use ink today, so no foil. And I'm going to use some gold ink later. So even though I ink blend these toppers, I'm going to go over them with some gold ink. And green and gold, you know how some inks, they don't look so great together, but I couldn't tell with the green that I used gold over it, so I liked that. And so fun. I love how this panel is coming out. You can leave as is, just cut it out. A2 size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You can stop at the stenciling there, and I continue stenciling, and so fun. And so here I'm still adding my green in a heavier inking here, so that it can look a tiny bit different, like some light, some dark, with a heavier hand. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, and that looks so pretty, right? I love it. So really pretty. I love that panel. So you could easily probably do 4 of those on the one, sheet of cardstock. So now it's time to use the dies. And you get 2 of those ornament dies. You also get the toppers, so you can get, there's 2 pieces for the toppers there, and they're 2 small pieces. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut my panel leaving a little bit of cardstock left over here, and then I'll place it on my magnetic mat and put my 2 magnets together, the one that has the topper included and then just the one, so I like that one, and then there's one that will just cut the ornament and not the toppers. So I'm going to use that one next. And then I will cut out the other ornament pieces, and here's where I'm using the gold ink to ink blend the ornaments toppers. So I liked the gold better. So I am gluing it on a black A2 top folding card base, and I'm going to lay my panel down, and then I'm going to pop up my ornaments. And then I am going to grab some foam squares, and that's how I'll pop it up, or pop them up. And I love how this card is turning out, or came, you know, it's almost finished. So different from our card that we did the last time, which was more foiling. Or we did a combination of foiling and ink blending, but this one's more of just stenciled and die cutting, which I love the options here in these bundles from This Calls for Confetti, and I will leave what I use in the description below. I'll leave my affiliate links for you, and that helps me out a bit, so thank you for using them. And how pretty is that? And so I am super excited for having another holiday card. After all, we are Christmas in July, although I do Christmas cards all year round. And this one, I'm just gonna pull the backing off, and then I will place my ornament on, and then I'm going to look for a sentiment. The last time I got stamps from This Calls for Confetti, I had a lot of birthday sentiments, and there might be one that will still go with this holiday card. So I think my foam square was sticking out, so I wanted to cut that off. And it's so pretty. So I'll just put the topper back in, and then the sentiment strip. So do you love to stencil? This would be a great one. This is the second one I'm using from This Calls for Confetti, so I'm sure they have more. So just have to check out their stencil sets out. And it's so pretty. So I had it backwards. Good thing that I knew which way. And here is where we put our sentiment strip and our sequins. So thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day.